All right, so this is help on the homework for long division. This is going to be question number 1 that I'm going to start with. So question number 1, we have m squared plus 14m plus 31, all divided by m plus 10. So you're probably wondering, well, what does that mean? How do I set this up? So with long division, we have our division symbol, and then we're going to have our divisor, which is m plus 10, and then we're going to have what we're dividing is m squared plus 14m plus 31. So that's how I set that up. And you're probably wondering, I don't really know what to do from here. Well, that's okay. So it's kind of like we have a goal. So our goal is to match the first term to the other first term. So you're probably like, okay, well, all right, that makes a little bit more sense. Well, the first term of our divisor is m, and the first term of what we're dividing is m squared. So it's like we had m times what equals m squared. Well, m times m is going to give us m squared. So that's what we're going to have for our first part. So m times m equals m squared. And then we have to multiply the m to every other term. So m times 10. All right, so then from here, we need to remember that when we divide in long division, we have this distributed negative, so it's going to go to the m squared and to the 10m. So then we have m squared minus m squared, where that's going to cancel, and we have 0. And then we're going to have 14m minus 10m, and that's going to be a positive 4m, and then I'm going to bring down my 31. So now we're kind of starting over. So now we're going to do the same process. So now we have m times what equals 4m. Well, m times 4 is going to give us 4m. So we're going to put that plus 4 at the top, and then we're going to multiply the 4 on our divisor. So 4 times m is 4m, then 4 times 10 is 40. So again, remember that we have this negative that we're going to distribute to both of our terms. So then 4m minus 4m, that's going to cancel, and that's 0. And then we have 31 minus 40, and that's going to be negative 9. So now we have a remainder of negative 9. But we're not done just yet. So our last part is going to be rewriting the polynomial. So from here, we're going to have our m plus 4, just like we have, but we need to rewrite our remainder. So we know it's minus 9, but it's going to be divided by something. And it's going to be the thing that it wasn't able to be divided by, and that's our divisor. So it's negative 9 over m plus 10. And then remember that it's going to be minus 9 over m plus 10. So your final answer should be m plus 4 minus 9 over m plus 10. All right. So let's do another one. If my page will move. There you go. So say we have number 2. We have x squared plus 2x minus 36 divided by x minus 5. So, just like before, we're going to set up our division symbol, and I'm going to have x minus 5 is my divisor, and then we have our division. So our polynomial goes inside. And remember, our goal is to match first term to first term. So our first term of the divisor is x, and the first term of the polynomial is x squared. So we need to get x multiplied by what will equal x squared. Well, x times x will give us x squared. So x goes up on the top, and then x times x is x squared. Then x times -5 is -5x. And then don't forget the negative that's going to be distributed. So then we have x squared minus x squared. So those cancel, we have 0. And then we have 2x plus 5x, because a negative and a negative make a positive. So we have plus 7x, and then we bring down our -36. All right, so now we have a new first term. So our new first term is going to be 7x. So x times what will give us 7x? Well, x times 7. So we have our 7 up top, so x times 7 is 7x. 7 times -5 is -35. And then remember, we have our negative, and we distribute it to both. So now we have 7x minus 7x, and that's going to be 0. And then distribute my negative to the -35, so now we have -6 plus 35. So we have -1. So we have a remainder of -1. And then remember, this is not where we stop. We still have one more step. So now we need to rewrite it. And I'll rewrite it in orange. So we have what we have. So x plus 7. And then plus our remainder. So plus remainder of -1 over our divisor, which was x plus 5. And you can rewrite this as x plus 7 minus 1 over x plus 5. So that's how you do number 2. Have a great day.